get it moving. Let's play some more Fiend Folio here. I'm going to keep playing as Isaac, just because, I mean, we got a streak of 2, which is kind of incredible. I'm stunned. But don't worry, and this is more for the chat side than the YouTube side. If you're watching on Twitch right now and you're like, you know, it's a little light on the variety today, don't worry. We got lots of stuff coming up this week. Lots of variety coming this week. You got nothing to fear. I promise you that. Don't hit me. In fact, like, we didn't, I don't think we played Fiend Folio at all last week. That being said, it's partly because I played, I don't know, like 10 hours of chess, but I do need to play some more Sporkle. I got, it's one of those things where, like, you know, I should have audited it earlier. Not that it's not worth paying for, but my premium membership to Sporkle charged me like 3 days ago, and I was like, son of a... So we gotta play some Sporkle at some point for sure. I think Sporkle's like evergreen content, man. When I go to Dan's YouTube channel and he's got some Sporkle videos lined up, those are like the first things I watch. He's got an incredible knowledge of early 90s computer games and like an unbelievable gap in his knowledge of like the most popular handheld and console games ever made. It's hilarious. Yeah, sometimes I watch YouTube videos. Usually, like, you know, sometimes you end up a little bit in the oh, sorry, Tomo would like to leave. Tomo. Sometimes with baby time, you're kind of like, I don't mean this in a negative way, but you're kind of imprisoned, you know? You have to obviously like supervise the baby. Normally it doesn't take that much supervision, you know? You're just going like, hey baby, etc., etc. But if you try to do anything else, then the baby will go freaking thermonuclear and start to cry and fuss. So sometimes you just gotta, like, you know, just be there, you know? You just gotta like slow down and be with the baby. So I put on some YouTube videos there for sure. I mean, you can only watch so many videos about like dividend stocks, right? Like, I get it, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, Lockheed Martin, etc., etc. Tell me something I don't know. All right, we'll at least pick it up, put it back down, re-roll it, pick it up, do not put it back down, blow up the Tinted Rock, and then see what we got going on over here. We're still gonna be fine. This run, it's great. Like, we got some great items in Isaac terms. In terms of Fiend Folio, we could use a little extra. Isn't Coca-Cola $1 million per stock? It is $1 million per stock. If by 1 million you mean about I think $50 and like 45 cents. It's one of the 51.78. Oh, they had a good day today, huh? There, yeah, no, see, yeah, Berkshire Hathaway, there you go. A single share of Berkshire Hathaway Class A is like 300 and something thousand. Like, everyone always talks about like what a great investor Warren Buffett is. How much of a good investor could he be if he bought the whole company of Dairy Queen? Like, that's crazy, man. Everybody knows Dairy Queen sucks. Like, if he can't see that, like, I don't know. I just worry about his judgment. True. I'm just saying, man. It's top tier in the Midwest. Really is it, dude. I mean, I'm realizing, like, in terms of like consumer-facing businesses, I have an enormous point of leverage from being able to solicit at any time like a general barometer within my demographic of how people feel about a business. I was of the opinion that Dairy Queen is not well liked. That was except for our speed, this was a good get. I kind of, like, the perception when I was maybe like 12, everybody loved Dairy Queen. Now, every Dairy Queen I've been into in the last 10 to 15 years, it feels like I'm living on borrowed time while I'm in there. It's the second most dangerous restaurant in terms of how I feel when I'm inside of it, next to Burger King. Burger King is always like you're taking your life into your own hands. And I can dunk on them today, so, you know. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you're a brand. Denny's is where stuff goes down. That's true. And well, I mean, it's really, I think it's less the restaurant. It's more like anything that's open 24 hours is like, you know. Any restaurant that allows you to, like, come in at 3 a.m. and be like, I'll take a pulled pork sandwich, you know? I think that's where things are gonna get a little spicy. I don't even know what's happening here, but you know what, Rotten Baby? Just do my job for me, thank you. I guess I could just do that as well. Yeah, it's 3 in the morning. Can I get a T-bone steak, please? Right? Like, I think this would be a good opportunity, because, like, this is not even, like, due diligence. I think it's just kind of interesting, because, like, worldwide, you know, like, things change, right? Like, attitudes change. Like, what's the perception right now on Chipotle worldwide? My perception living in Vancouver is that it's a decent and reliable option for Mexican takeout. Meh, garbage, okay, fire, decent and reliable, decent, not reliable, stomach hurty. I don't trust them after the listeria. There was a listeria outbreak. A lot of people did get very sick. But that was like in 2015, right? Like they got that all figured out. Probably. Yeah, it's not like they just let it continue. Like, I'll give you Canadian due diligence, right? Like, a lot of, stock analysts, or at least, you know, services like Morningstar and stuff like that have started recommending purchasing Restaurant Brands International, which is I mean, I don't know if it's Canadian, but it's on the Canadian stock market. They own and operate Tim Hortons, Burger King, etc., etc. My advice to you as a Canadian millennial who lives in a, you know, large metropolitan area, nobody I know in my entire life has a positive opinion of Tim Hortons or Burger King. That doesn't mean that it's a bad investment necessarily, because, you know, it depends on the price, and I'm not the only person on planet Earth, but I'm here to tell you, nobody my age that I know in real life has a positive opinion on Tim Hortons. Or Burger King, for that. Well, I don't know, maybe Josh does, but... Burger King's getting dusted today. They're getting freaking crapped on. Just save all my hot takes for when they make a PR mistake. How many people do you even interact with in real life? Alright, see that? You're hired. Because you're asking the right questions. Not many. Definitely not many. Few. But of the few, there's 100% consensus, except Josh. But don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you're Josh. What the heck are you doing, man? Dude, get over here. What are you doing? I don't know what else they own. Does Restaurant Brands also... Like, I remember I was like, you know, they tell you should invest in stuff you know. So I'm like, I know eating and video games. So, you know, like, that's a tough one, because, like, everybody else is like me, too. So I was like, what about this restaurant brands company? And I was like, every restaurant they run is bad. No, thank you. I think they might run Swiss Chalet as well. I'm like, nobody under the age of 50 likes Swiss Chalet except me. I'm the only Swiss Chalet apologist in Canada, I think. They own Popeyes? Ooh. Now that I did not know. No, actually, people are like, you know games, but you won't buy GameStop? No, it's because I know games that actually, I think I just want this item. No, that's fine. It's because I know games that I won't buy GameStop. Take me down to the next floor. I don't really care what the stock is going to do. I hope, like, if you own it, you make, like, $1 billion on it. I'm not even going to encourage you to pay it forward. Just, I don't know, get a tattoo of Pepe smoking a cigar or whatever. But, like, I just don't believe in the business, so I don't want to have to refresh Robinhood 40 times a day to feel confident in my investment. Especially because we don't have Robinhood. We have a Jollibee in Edmonton. Yo, like, so I was saying this in my Discord yesterday, because we talked a little bit about, like, Vietnamese food and Filipino food. They opened a bunch of Jollibees in the Vancouver area, but I haven't been to them yet. For obvious reasons, but I'm, like, excited to... Is that not how it's said? I don't know how it's said. They're not open yet. Okay, fair enough. But, dude, I'm all about, like, those, like, the Asian chains that are coming over to North America. Like, do you guys have Pepper Lunch? I think it's either a Hong Kong or a Taiwanese, like, fast casual restaurant that basically serves you, like, a stir fry, in a hot plate, and then you just pour, like, the sauce of your choice on it and mix it up. It's from Singapore? Okay. Yeah, like, it's not the best food you're ever gonna eat. It's not gonna blow your mind, but it's pretty freaking delicious. Pepper Lunch is also, like, it's a weird, like, anomaly that it's a fast casual restaurant. Like, it's not particularly expensive, but they give you not only, like, unlimited refills, but also table service. It's crazy, man. Like, you'll be sitting down at your table, and they'll be like, would you like a 5th Diet Coke, sir? And you're like, really? This was only, like, $8. I feel like I'm making money on it. Yeah, they got the little paper that goes around the plate. Oh, you're not wrong. They got it all. No, I haven't eaten at Jollibee yet, in which, again, I apologize. I might be pronouncing it, like, really wrong, but I'll eat any fried chicken. I want to give it a try, for sure. We don't, and Justin was talking about this on his stream, either yesterday or the day before. They don't have Banchan, the Korean fried chicken restaurant. They don't have that here yet. We got a lot of Korean fried chicken, but I don't know, like, something's wrong with me. Like, if I went to a new city or a new region or something like that, I would much rather eat at, like, a chain restaurant that doesn't exist where I live than eat at, like, a one-of-a-kind local restaurant. At least, like, if you're talking about, oh, like, this is the best restaurant in the city and it only exists here, sure, I understand. I would go out of my way for it, right? But if you were like, hey, for lunch, do you want to go to, like, Tim's Fried Chicken, or do you want to go to Banchan? I'd be like, yo, dude, let's check out Banchan. It's something. It's like, it's not just the fried chicken. It's like it's a conversation piece. I can talk about it with other people. Yeah, when we were in New York City, I mean, like, the area that we were in for Champions of Fire 2 was not really, like, the best culinarily to begin with, according to Rob, who lives there. So, we went to Shake Shack, and I was like, man, this is awesome. I had a great time at Shake Shack. Isaac and food anecdotes. Yeah, it feels weird to be talking food in Isaac, though, instead of on the winter level of golf with your friends. What happened to Mod Pizza? I love Mod Pizza. I just haven't been to, You Can Fly. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I haven't been to, the US since COVID, right? And there is a Mod Pizza in Canada, but, and it's actually in BC, but they took the coward's way out, and instead of putting it, like, right next to my house, they put it on, like, northern Vancouver Island, which is, I don't even know how to describe, like... let me put it this way. It's a little out of the way. It's a little out of the way. But I think, I'm waiting for Mod Pizza. It's a company, like, I fully believe in what they do. The pizza is pretty good. You can tailor it to your own, you know, liking. I see no reason why there couldn't be, like, you know, 2 Mod Pizzas in every city with more than 50,000 people in North America. I think it would take off. I will say there is a Blaze Pizza in North Vancouver, but I never go to North Vancouver. Next time I'm there, if I happen to find I think it's near the mall, I'll give myself a try. Maybe, obviously you should have taken Diplopia there, but I'll give it a little try. Check Blaze Pizza. Like, the thing is, there's another restaurant in Vancouver that basically, there's 2, I think, that copy the Mod Pizza formula. One of them is called Assembly, and the pizza is not very good in my opinion. I apologize. I think it's a local business. I found the pizza, compared to Mod Pizza, quite greasy. And I have ordered from it a few times. I will probably do so again, but I've never really been, like, super impressed with it. And then there was another one, and I think it's called Fire Crust. That's a little bit better. But the last time I ordered Fire Crust, I added pineapple to my pizza, and it was very clearly like canned, almost like raw pineapple. It was like eating yellow tree bark, and I was like, come on, man, that's gotta be, like, just take the pineapple option off the menu. If I had known that the pineapple was gonna be bad, like, I would have said, don't put it on. I'll be content to not have it. I don't know if this will actually... I don't think we get any benefit out of having Eye of Belial. Do we get a benefit out of technology, Eye of Belial? I don't think so. I agree. I think you roll it. Might as well here. This is good stuff. Yeah, this is great stuff. Anyway, so as far as I'm concerned, of the Mod Pizza variants, Mod Pizza is still my favorite. I have not eaten at Blaze Pizza yet. But if Mod Pizza doesn't, like, get entrenched in Canada, someone's gonna take their lunch. I think. I promise you that. It's just a really good idea. Subway, but for pizzas. Especially now that nobody wants to eat at Subway. I think it's a beautiful opportunity. I'm the only moron still eating at Subway. Hello. How do you feel about Mod Pizza, Kate? She loves it. Let me tell you, I think it was last Thanksgiving. We drove down to Washington. Well, not the one that just passed, obviously, but the one pre-COVID. We drove down to Washington for American Thanksgiving to hang out with our in-laws. So we were going to eat, like, a big meal for Thanksgiving. Before we ate the big meal, we were like, we stopped in and said hello, said hi to our nieces, and then we were like, hey, we're gonna go get some Mod Pizza. Then we came back and ate Thanksgiving dinner.
To be fair, they were like, we got there around 1, but they said, well, we said, where's the lunch? And they said, they ate lunch at the head.
Yeah, they ate lunch at like 10 a.m. because they're...
Just like, that's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we would have had to leave at like 6:30.
and then she's like, if you're hungry, just go to the pantry. And then when we opened the pantry, it was just baby crackers.
Yeah, I don't want those baby crackers. Give me some Mod Pizza. Yeah. But I don't know. I just like, anytime I'm in the US, I like to go to American businesses. I know it sounds weird. It's legitimately not an investing thing. It's more just like it's, if you're used to like, if you're used to city grocery stores, when you go into like an American Kroger or an Albertsons or something like that, it's actually like being at an amusement park. Like it's, you're like, what the, first off, it's huge. Secondly, everything is so unbelievably cheap. Albertsons rules, don't talk crap. That's what I'm saying though, like when we're there, we're kind of, I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of like being elitist about it. We're almost like, wow, look at this. An apple? It's 30 cents instead of $10? That's crazy. But, you know, you catch me putting like 10 or 12 apples in my reusable shopping bag. It's you know, like that John Mulaney bit that's like, you know, should we be bad in order a plate of fries? Like, it's like that kind of energy where I'm like, man, it's crazy. You could get a bag of potato chips. I'm doing like the suit and hot dog sketch from I Think You Should Leave. I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous. You could get 6 bags of Lay's potato chips for $2? How could you live in a situation? And I'm just like freaking filling my trunk up. Anyway, sorry. We're all trying to find the guy who bought this. Anyway, Albertsons. I give Albertsons the seal of approval, I think. I don't know, I just like Washington in general. I think Washington's a cool state. This run goes at this. I'm minting this run as an NFT, but then I'm gonna give it away because I'm selfless. I'm gonna give it away to all my. This goes out to my Washington homies. This one goes out to everybody. Gets equal ownership if you live in Washington State. This one's for you. He's talking about me. Do you prefer Sobeys, Safe-On, or Safeway? So these are... Safeway, I think, is in the US as well, but these are Canadian grocery stores. It's tough. We don't really have Sobeys in BC. We have Save-On, Safeway, Real Canadian Superstore. Like, I gotta be honest with you. We got No Frills, yeah. I gotta be straight up with you. I'm a 2 grocery store guy. I don't really like Save-On foods because I think that, like, they're so expensive considering their name, especially. We don't have, like, I mean, I don't even know where the closest superstore is, to be honest with you. But I'm like a 2 superstore guy. I'm like a Save-On foods and then TNT supermarkets guy. Those are my 2 grocery stores of choice. I'm a believer in TNT. They've expanded like crazy. There's a TNT everywhere. There's like lineups out the freaking door always. Their home delivery service is really good. What about H Mart? I love H Mart as well. It's tough, man. Like, I don't know. Like, honestly, I feel like TNT does a better job of, like, at H Mart, I would never buy the like, Western ingredients for the most part. Because I feel like it always ends up being one of those things where, like, you're paying, like, $9 for a jar of peanut butter. I feel like TNT is more like, you know, the selection is like 0, but for stuff like that, but the prices are at least reasonably fair. But anyway, who cares? I get it. It's like, it's a little bit of an insular bit, but yeah, TNT is owned by Loblaws. I think they've been owned by Loblaws for like 11 years or something like that. And you can make the joke, Bob Loblaws. I always thought that's why that joke was like funnier to Canadians. Like, Loblaw is a Canadian grocery store chain. Pardon me, a little infinite caffeine burp. Dude, we may die. No, we have Abaddon. We're not going to die. Please let me out of this prison. Thank you. Tinted rocks, please. NFT caffeine burp. Boss Baby 3 NFT caffeine burp. Anyway, that's all I got. Grocery stores. How about that? You remember Baby Geniuses? Yes, I've seen the first Baby Geniuses movie. Twice, actually. Once my parents rented it. I think for me, because they were like, he's a kid, he'll probably get down with this dumb movie. And then I don't know, I was old enough to be like, this is trash. And then, like, on a bus field trip, I guess the teachers were like, they're kids, they'll like this movie. And then, you know, we were like, this is trash. It's that weird era where you're like, you know, maybe you're like 11 years old and you're kind of like straddling the line between being a little kid and being like a teenager. People like, what do 11-year-old kids want to watch? You know what I mean? Like, do you watch movies for babies? No, they're like, come on, we're not a baby. If you show them a movie where somebody gets shot in the face, they're going to be scarred for life. Yeah, Minecraft. There you go. You just put some Minecraft Let's Plays on. That's the ticket right there. I was thinking about, you know what's crazy? So Fortnite came out, the BR I think came out in 2017, right? So, you know what that means? It's been 4 years. Like, if you were in 8th or 9th grade when Fortnite BR was popping off, welcome to college. You are now a college freshman. So, and you know, I was just picturing in my head, like, at all the like college parties and keggers and stuff like that, is good. There's gonna be so many like orange justices and like, you know, the hype dances and stuff like that. Is gonna be, people are gonna be flossing like crazy. It's gonna be hilarious, man. Oh, that's gonna be great. Victory Royale. Sorry. Oh, let's go. HP. I apologize. The infinite coffee went down the wrong hole. NFT caffeine, Boss Baby 3 NFT caffeine burp choke. No reroll? Come on, man. You're gonna disrespect GB Bug like that? This is a top tier item. Why is this boomer saying Fortnite dances are cool? I don't know, man. I kind of feel like of all the meme dances that have ever existed, the Fortnite dances are like the most fun to watch. Anytime I see it, it brings a smile to my face. We used to go to like a hockey game, and then, you know, they would put the fan cam on like some 9-year-old kids doing Orange Justice in the stands. I was like, this is funny. They're just having a good time, you know. The stolen dances, oh my god, like just freaking. No one's gonna call you like a class traitor if you smile once a day, okay? Like, if you invented the dance, then sure, like be mad, but like, just, just don't be afraid to have like a little fun, okay? Like it's been a long couple of years, just chill out. Oh, that 9-year-old doing that dance? No, it doesn't bring a smile to my face because it's a stolen dance. What the hell are you even talking about? It's a little 9-year-old kid that I made up in my mind. Just chill. My lord. That's what I'm saying. One round of vaccines, garçon. There we go. So I knew we were gonna get the callback opportunity there. Yeah, if that 9-year-old really wanted to impress me, he would mint his own dance as an NFT and then debut it at the hockey game. Garçon, a tinted stone, please. Oh, thank you, thank you. I didn't notice. My favorite sports camera is when they play the Circle of Life and everyone holds their babies out. Dude, I've never seen that. That sounds like a lot of fun, though. I would do that. I'm hoping to take... I'll take blank card just before the boss fight if we need to live. Well, yeah, don't drop your baby. I mean, I know people are going like, what if you dropped a baby? Yeah, but I mean, like, that's... Take it from somebody who holds a baby a lot, and, like, sometimes that thought crosses my mind. You could, like, you could drop a baby at any point, you know? You don't, like... You don't have to have the Circle of Life playing for that to happen. It's a, you know, it's a constant, something you gotta keep in mind, you know? You're constantly, like, repositioning yourself so that the odds of it happening are as... Yeah, not on purpose. I meant accidentally. A round of vaccines, please, Garçon. Tomo, you can't... Tomo, you can't be down in the cords, buddy. You can't be down in the cords. Dude, Michael Jackson. It's such a... It's just... These are ancient memes and news stories, but Michael Jackson dangling his baby. It's just such a weird bit. Like, what was he doing, man? I don't know. What was he doing? Get out of the cords! I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. You hear him rattling around down there? Why was he dangling? I get that the answer is that he's like a little weird. But like, what the heck was he doing dangling his baby over the balcony, man? Tomo, you can't be down in the cords, dude. You go. I don't want to be mad at you, but you gotta demonstrate that you're not supposed to be. Tomo, you can't be there. He doesn't understand, man. He doesn't get it. But like, why was Tomo? What are you doing? Get out of there! Okay, hold. Oh my god. Come on, here. Let's look. Here's chat. Say hi to chat. Okay, and then go in the box, man. Just go in the box. Hey. That's like my favorite part is when I put him neatly into the box, and then he goes no. And he scratches me, and then gets in the box badly himself. Okay, look at this, man. Hey, my name's Tomo. Dude, we won. We have a little streak going on here. We got a little Fiend Folio streak. How about that? / marker Fiend Folio. I think that's Fiend Folio 3, baby. Hey, Tomo!